we want to take you out west. Where could you move to cut your state income tax to zero? Well, Bloomberg government analysts answer that question in this week's edition of Business Week, How to Pay No Taxes. Megan Hughes joins us from one self-declared tax haven this morning, Vancouver, Washington, not Canada, as I said earlier. Megan.
Very important to point out, but welcome, Margaret, to the Cayman Islands of the Pacific Northwest. We are in Vancouver, Washington state. Now, people who live and work here get to take home 9 to 10% more of their income in their paychecks because they're paying zero income taxes. Then, if you check this out, if they cross that bridge that you see behind me, they're in Portland, Oregon, and they get another tax perk.
At Portland's Cascades Mall, big box stores, big ticket items, and a lot of Washington state plates, including Jim McGuire's.
Probably only around $100, $120 savings, depending on the item there that I've saved.
The reason Oregon is one of 5 states with no sales tax. In Washington state, you'll pay 6.5%. So shoppers like Jim McGuire drive across the Columbia River to get a deal. It costs Washington, with a $5 billion deficit, another $50 million a year.
They're trying to save their pennies, save their dollars, which I guess I can't blame them in this economy. But again, they're cheating their own state support.
But Vancouver, realtor Sally Gaudinha says, is a taxpayer's dream.
We do find a lot of people that move even out of the Seattle area that want to be closer to Portland, but they don't want to be in the Oregon area for the property tax purposes and the income tax purpose.
Washington is one of 9 states with no tax on wages. Its neighbor Oregon has one of the highest income rates in the country, hitting 11% for those making more than $200,000 a year. So businesses and people hoping to save on income taxes cross the bridge to the Washington side of the river. And it's at Oregon's expense. The state has a $3.5 billion budget gap, but lost 7,600 tax filers in 2008 alone to Washington. Oregonians know they're losing out.
So you get squeezed no matter which way you go, I suppose, unless you live in Vancouver.
Which is why McGuire's staying put.
Absolutely, I'm in a sweet spot, yeah, because I can't come over here and shop for less.
So it's a good deal for the McGuires, not such a good deal for the states. But Margaret, it doesn't seem like voters either in Oregon or here in Washington want to see any change. It's actually been on the ballot in Oregon 9 times to introduce a sales tax, and it's been rejected every one of those times.